Hey, 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 salute, 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 salute. Salute, good evening, good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening. However you want to say it, man. I hope, man, y'all give all praises to the Most High God, man, the creator of the heavens and earth and everything in between, man. In Jesus' name, amen. 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 Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Tell your family, tell your friends, man. Salute, 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 salute to all those that's listening. If you know you're listening and tuning in, man, and you're not in the chat, man, or on the stream, do me a favor, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for me, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for me. Tell your family, tell your friends, man, to subscribe to the channel, man. And I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you guys and girls for doing so. Until then, man, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up, Shift? What's up, Leo? Salute to you. Justin, I don't know who you is, man. Um, I don't just let anybody up here, man. I don't. I got too many trolls, bro. So you gonna have to verify who you is, bro. These names, uh, 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 Justin Fertel. Nah, man. I'm gonna have to kick you off because I don't know who you are, bro. You're a troll, man, and I don't play with trolls. What's up, Nate? Salute to you. Salute to you. What's up, Nate? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening to everybody that's tuning in, man? Bigtone show, man. I appreciate everybody who responded over there on Twitter, man, the Twitter world, who responded to my video, man. Yeah, y'all definitely can come over. You, who, you gotta let me know who you are. If you want to get on the stream, I'll allow anybody on the stream. Uh, I get trolls all the time, man. So when I get first people with strange names, when I get people with strange names, okay, let me see. Hello, hello. Okay, now you on here and you're not saying nothing. Hello. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. You come on and you ain't saying nothing. Now I just let you on my stream and you ain't even said nothing, home. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Now I'm gonna do this again. He said boss game was purely efficient. That's what it was, purely efficient. Okay, now I'm gonna try again. Now, Justin, say something.
I said, can you hear me?
Oh, okay. All right. No, at first I didn't hear you.
Oh, I just
You
wanted to
got
say something real quick.
okay. Hold on for a minute. You got an echo in the back, so you might got the YouTube on.
Hold
So
on, give me a second.
mute. Yeah, mute your YouTube. Yeah, I get. I told you I get trolls, man. So I try to screen. Make sure people are legit. Make sure people are.
Wait, can you hear me? Can you hear me clear now?
Yeah, you good now. Yeah, you good.
I just want to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
You sound like a bitch.
Yeah, so do your mother, your dick licker. Now get your punk ass on. Yeah, you see why? You see what y'all see why I don't let trolls and suckers on like him. But you gotta try. So yeah, bye, fuck boy. I told y'all these the clowns that you deal with. These the clowns that you deal with, but they don't know. They got the right person now. They're dealing with the right person. Yeah. They no, innate. They dealing with the right person. Yeah. They dealing with the right person now. Yeah. See, it's easy to YouTube. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That. Uh-huh. Oh no. Can your mama not talk right? Because I talk pretty well. I talk very well. But now, back to the regular scheduled program. Um, like I said, man, if we if we gonna do trade, let's do trades that make sense. Now, I'm gonna say this again as far as Terry Rozier. I'm gonna say this again as far as Terry Rozier. I don't think I don't think Terry Rozier. I really don't think nobody gonna take Terry Rozier, bro. I really don't think nobody is going to take Terry Rozier. I really don't. Um, that's going to be a hard sell, Terry. Uh, we might have to just buy him out. What's up, Mark? Salute. Yeah, yeah. We might have to buy him out. But if we can get, look, man, if we can get um something, you know, just something decent, man. Like I said, to get money off our books, man. Hey, it's cool, man. But I really don't think nobody gonna take Terry. I will be shocked if we can get a trade now. To clear people's books, expand contracts and all that, there's a possibility that somebody would take Terry Rozier. It's a very possibility, with expand contracts and all. But for the most part, I don't know. Now, Duncan, I think we can get something for Duncan. Um, I think we can get a trade for Duncan. Oh, I know you here, clown. Yeah, you here saying the same thing. I know you here. I think y'all done, boy. I'm gonna be real with you. I think y'all done, and I know you done. I know for sure you done. You bums lose tomorrow. You bums lose tomorrow. You done. Period. Exactly. We sure didn't ask for you. We sure didn't ask for you. Yeah. We sure didn't ask for you. We sure didn't. So it's we know you're gonna be over here trying to motivate yourself. We know you're gonna be over here trying to motivate yourself. What's up, 305? Salute, salute. What's up, nephew? What's going on? Ain't nothing, baby boy. Ain't nothing. Oh man. Not only Sosa, not only Sosa, I'm gonna destroy their bottom feeding butt. I'm gonna destroy their bottom feed ass. Yeah, it's the Knicks. I told y'all when I tell y'all. It's the Knicks, bro. It's the Knicks. That's what they are. It's the Knicks, man. I told y'all. Yeah. So we gonna we gonna we gonna see what's happening though. Um, with the trade. Now, again, I'm gonna put my scenarios up here. And like I said, anybody y'all know me, I usually don't even entertain it. Um, I usually don't entertain this, but it for the fun of it, I'm a I'm gonna entertain it and see if we can possibly come up with some trade. So now let's start with who is really going to be trading. What teams are going to be doing some trading? What teams are going to be doing some trading? So, all right, let's start with. All right, I'll start with the first team. I'll start with Cleveland. I'll start with Cleveland. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna put it up on. I'm gonna put it up. What's up? What's up, Jesse? Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, exactly. Boy, you still talking about some lottery and all that. Boy, we ain't been lottery. We ain't been lottery since mother 2008, 2009, boy. So so stop trying to convince yourself that we lottery suckers. We ain't been lottery since goddamn 2008, 2009, clown. So set your silly ass down with that foolishness, trying to convince yourself that we lottery. Yeah, yeah, trying to convince yourself that we lottery, boy. Sit down. It's getting old. It's getting old, Knicks media. Come up with something new, bro. Come up with something new, Knicks media. It really, it is. It's getting old, bro. You're still saying the same dumb. You're still saying the same thing, bro. Like I told you, get out the second round, then come holler at me, bro. Get out the second round, then come holler at me, bro. What's up, Few? I mean, I'm ready for whatever trade, but I mean, I don't think they're gonna trade for KD, man. Again, I just don't see now. Now, if you talking about what y'all call a star, all that bullcrap, KD might be the cheapest guy. KD might be the cheapest guy out there, and we might could make a deal. Um, to get KD. Like I said, y'all know me. I believe it when I see it. I believe it when I see it. He said, we got to go get that Rashir Fleming. He would be a gem in the draft. I haven't seen his workout, Nate, but I mean I take your word for it. I take your word for it. If you think he good, 6'9", you know, October. That's what time we play. We play October. Yeah. He said Rowley said we're not running it back. Yeah, but like I said, it ain't necessary. It ain't Pat Riley all the time. That's why I keep telling y'all it's not Pat Riley. Is the team? The team's got to be legit and honest about their trading, man. Because you know how teams do. They try to fleece you. They try to fleece you on what let me put you in the boom boom room for a minute, man. Put you because you ain't saying nothing new, bro. You saying the same thing. Go get some milk and cookies for a minute. Go get some milk and cookies for a minute, man. So to tell you be more creative, bro. So you can be more creative, Knicks media. Because you're not saying nothing, bro. You say everybody focus on you. Yeah, Giannis, man. Look, Miami definitely ain't getting that bum. And I'm telling y'all for real. I'm being very serious. I don't want that bum. I don't want that bum. And I'm not joking when I say that. I don't want Giannis. Now, we not getting him anyway. He said, I wish y'all seen that belted ass white. Yeah, 305. Yeah, and Shift. He don't even try to be creative, Shift. He don't even try to be creative, bro. He come over here and say the same thing over and over and over. Come on, man, be creative, bro. Yeah, be creative. Let me put up on see so I can see when y'all all right, let's put this up. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. So I'm I'm telling you, Shift, but don't worry, and Shift. When they get their backside whip, when they get their backside whip, he's not gonna come over here. Trust me. When they lose this series, he's not gonna come over here, bro. I'm trying to get him to be more creative, Sosa. What's up, Sosa? I'm trying to get him to be more creative, bro. He just can't be creative. He said, my friends, the Cavs fan, want to make excuses. Of course they're gonna make excuses. Of course they're gonna make excuses, Phil. Of course they're gonna make excuses, bro. That's what they do. All right. Now let's hypothetical here. And I'm gonna keep saying this because y'all know I ain't never do this. Um I really, because I'm a wait and see guy. You said Prince going for 40 next game. I'm a wait and see guy. So, but I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna have some fun with this. So let's see. All right, who y'all think gonna be traded? Let's start with a core. Let's start with a core. So let's say we interested in the core. So that's $11 million a core, right? So we'll match a core. I don't think it will happen. Let's go with. All right, I'm gonna do Wiggins. Okay, so that's more money. Wiggins 28. So let's get another. So let's stay up here. No, we definitely Max Struess. That's done. We not which come man. Let's go with Hunter. No. Let's go with Jared Allen. Y'all think they trade Jared Allen? Let's just play the game. So we got Jared Allen. All right. So that's Wiggins, Okor, and Allen. That's 31 over. So let's go down here. and give them Haas and give them Jaime Hawkins. Boom. And there you go. The money match. The money match. What's up, Leo? Salute to you. Salute to you. And there you have it. The money match. I think that's a good trade. I think that's a very good trade. They're not going to do it, but that's a good trade. They're not going to do it. They're really not. But I'm just throwing my scenario out there. I'm just throwing my scenario out there. And I told y'all I don't usually do this. So let me give myself an applause. Leo said, I think they'll do it if it was Jovic instead of Yak. Yeah. What's up, Landon? Salute. He can't handle the pressure, Landon. He can't handle the bright light. He can't handle the bright lights, Landon. Yeah, that's true, Leo. But I'm now me, and I'm just going by me. I don't know what Miami will do. I'm not in the front office. So I don't know. I don't know what Miami will do. But I'm not giving up Jovic. I'm not giving up Jovic. He said, remember, Wiggins was drafted by Cleveland. Oh, okay. Yeah, they might not take him. But again, this is just my scenario, y'all. This just Bigtone just doing something different. This just Bigtone doing something different. Um, this what I would do. Whether they would do it or not, I don't see that as a problem, but I don't think it happened. Yeah, Allen is I told you all of them guys, man. I keep telling y'all, man. I keep telling y'all, bro. These guys, most of these they are regular season guys, bro. Everybody brag. That's why I keep telling the Miami Heat fans, these people keep, bro, regular season don't mean nothing. Outside, I'm gonna say it again. Outside of if it goes to 7 games, outside of if it goes to 7 games, you would want home field advantage. That's it. That's all regular season is about. If it goes to 7, you want home field advantage. That's it. Exactly, Atlanta. And I keep proving it to these guys over and over. Look at Cleveland. Number 1 seed, I think they might was the second best overall in the NBA behind I think Oklahoma, OKC. Look at them. Number 1 seed. Number 1 seed. And got gentlemen swept. 4-1. They won 64 games. All that bragging, all that jumping up and down because you won 64 games in the regular season. And when it come down to the playoff where pressure bust pipes, you can't handle it. You get bounced out the second round again. Again. Yeah, it definitely was calm. Definitely was calm. I keep telling y'all, karma is real, homie. You can take it. You can take it or leave it alone. Karma is real. Now, that's my thoughts on Cleveland. Okay. So now let me go with the second team. So let me go with the second team. I'll go with Boston. Now, Boston is definitely going to break up this season because they don't have the money to keep everybody. What's up? What's up, Dame? Salute to you. Salute to you. What's happening? What's happening? So Boston is definitely going to be doing some trading. Did, Dame. I told y'all they would. I told you they fraud. What's up, Conley? Salute, salute. What's up, Conley? So now I'm going. Now I'm going to Boston. Boston is we know Boston. We know Boston. They're gonna have to get rid of some people because they just over the apron, and they're not gonna be able to keep all these people. So, like I told y'all, I'm not. If it's up to me, I'm not in the front office. So this is not based on front office. This is based on what Bigtone would do if the trade are available. I'm gonna start with because this is who I'm giving up. Terry, I don't think nobody gonna take, but I'm playing the game. Ain't nobody gonna take no Terry Rozier, but oh, they definitely because he was over there at Boston before, so I'm gonna take him off the block because they're not taking no Terry. So let me be real. Okay, I'm gonna go with I'll go with Wiggins first. I'll go with Duncan, and I'm gonna go with Jaime. With Jaime, I'm gonna go with Jaime. Now, that's my three trades. Let's see if Boston was to do it. Uh, I think I think 32 million. I think they'll give up. I think they'll give up Drew Holiday. Uh, they're gonna give up Porzingis, but damn, I don't want no Porzingis. Either Jason or Jalen Brown is gone. Uh, let me see where we at. Let me see where we at. So 52. Okay. So I'm gonna go with boy. They're making a lot of money over there in Boston, boy. Them boys making a lot of money. I'm gonna go with uh. I'll go with Hauser. Uh, if the money ain't gonna work, it's gonna be too much. So let me take off Hauser because that money ain't gonna work. Even though I don't want him, I'm just gonna put I'm just gonna put Porzingis up there to make the money work. Oh, that's 63. So we gotta give up one more. Okay. I'll do slow mo. There you go. There you go. Now the money match right here. The money match. That's what I would do. Take Porzingis and Drew Holiday Boy, they making a whole lot of money. Man, them guys making a whole lot of damn money over there in Boston. Yeah, I'm gonna get to Utah, Landon. I'm definitely gonna get to Utah. Oh, he said, if we get KD, I will be happy. I don't care about his age. He's still the man. Okay, I mean, it'd be cool. He said they gotta get somebody better than Kyrie. Okay. Let me see. I expect Garland to be traded. 6'1" guard, 6'2" guard. Mitchell is too small of a backcourt. But um yeah, they might trade him, Marcus. So this is my Boston. This is my Boston. Oh shit. This is my so let me see. So again, y'all, this ain't nothing definite. He said Shy Atlanta. That would be for let me see I might. Yeah, Jason definitely stand. He said Al Horfton is off the book in July. Yeah, he might retire though. I don't want no old. Look, I don't need no Al Horfton, bro. Yeah, I don't want him. Um, so yeah, so this just a window, and um, shit, only two players make damn near more money than four Miami Heat players. Said said they could have salary dump from us and call it a day. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 305. That's true. I don't. I'm not really buying into that point. I'm not buying into that point guard stuff. I want wings. I don't need no damn. If the point guard is 6'10" or taller, I'm for it. Cause I don't. I'm not. I'm really not up for the point guard stuff. I need. We need wings, man. We need wings, man. We need wings. You said Luke Annette made some money last year. Yeah, they might end up keeping him because I think they're gonna get rid of. I think they're gonna get rid of Porzingis because Porzingis was he garbage, bro. Porzingis is garbage, bro. Yeah, I think Jalen Brown gonna be traded. I think Brown gonna be traded. He said, Bigtone, did you hear the news today about Giannis AD1? Well, that actually started, what's the day, Thursday? That actually started around Monday, Conley. Yeah, I heard it. Like I said, bro, I don't doubt nothing because everything don't have to go through ESPN and Shan. And I played that. I played that yesterday or Tuesday. I played that yesterday. I think it was Tuesday I played it. And it could be some credence to it. I don't. I mean, I don't fall for the foolishness, but it could be some credence to it. It could be some credence to it. You said you want Jalen Brown. You said Rashid, that shit not happen. Exactly, exactly. 305. That's why I say, bro. That's why I say it just ain't. You know, I ain't falling for it. So that's my on boss. Okay, now let's go. Let's go to the next team in the East. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing from the Knicks, man. I ain't even what you call them the Knicks. I ain't even. I don't want nothing from the Knicks. I don't want nothing from the Knicks, bro. Okay, now let's go with Pacers. All right. Uh, Smith might be on the block. I don't want T.J. McCullough. Shepard. No, they know much. So let's go with Topping. He might be on the block next year. This ain't really gonna take much for us trade. And I'm gonna do one harm. Nimhard might be on the block next year. So I'm gonna go with them three right there. So for them, I would give them Jaime Hawkins, Duncan Robinson, and Wiggins. Okay, they gotta give us one more. I'll take I'll take Matherin. There you go. The money match. There you go. That would now this would be my trade. This would be my trade. What's up? Dame said I said that because Bam has to initiate offense too much that he doesn't look to score. Well, he don't. Bam ain't really never looked to score. So you're right about that. He just no. I'm not saying don't get a point guard. I'm just saying if we get a point guard, I want the point guard. See what y'all don't know. Jovic, that boy Nikola Jovic, he he's 6'10", 6'11". He can be a point guard. Nikola Jovic can be a point guard. He's 6'11". Yeah, I'm gonna go in the West next. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start with Utah. Since everybody telling you, I'm gonna start with Utah. Yep. You said Golden State and Kuminga have agreed to explore a sign and trade this summer. And well, I know. Okay. Well, we might can give Golden State Rozier sign trade. Shit, we might can get Rozier. Yeah, Jovic is a people don't know. He's 6'11", but Jovic is a point guard, bro. That boy handled that ball, man. That boy handled that ball. So so we gonna see, bro. We definitely gonna see if that works. I'll take that. Long as we give up off, long as we get up off of Terry Rozier, man, I'll take it. So let's go in the West. Let's go in the West. Y'all say Utah Jazz? Okay. Let's go with Utah Jazz. Let's see what we got here. So y'all say Clark. Clarkson not even on the board. Oh, here he is. Okay, that's 14 million. Let's go with Clarkson. Let's go with John Collins. I like John Collins. And sacks. Because for some reason, I don't think they trade Lauren Marketing. And they damn sure ain't gonna give Lauren Marketing to us. They're not gonna give Lauren Marketing to us. So now, so what we got? So I'm giving up Wiggins. I'm giving up Terry. Where Terry Rozier? Where the hell Terry Rozier? Oh, here he is. I'm giving up Terry. Shit, there you go, right there, 54. And I'm giving up Jaime Jaquez to sweeten the deal. There you go. And the money match. There you go. 58 and 60. The money match. And I'll give him a second round. I'll give him a second round pick. I'll take that. What y'all think? Exactly 305. He said sport needs to let some of the young guys run. We've been saying that. Hey, Dane, we've been saying that for the longest time, bro. We've been saying that for the longest time, homie. Well, it's time for Spo to get out his own way, man, with them old ways. That would be a good trade. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. So that's what I that's me in the Utah Jazz. As long exactly, Dame. And Dame, exactly, bro. As long as Terry Rose, look, man, I told y'all, I'm at the end of my wit. As long as Terry gone, I'm done with Duncan. I'm done with Jaime Jaquez. And even though it's only been a half a year, I just can't handle no more the mental breakdown of Wiggins. So if we can get off Wiggins, Terry Rozier, Duncan Robinson, and Jaime Jaquez, man, I'm good. I'm good. He said, look like Cam Johnson and Devin Best 25 to 30 mil. Well, we can eat it if we get rid of Terry Rozier, we get rid of Wiggins. Yeah, we can eat that. We get rid of Wiggins, we get rid of Rozier, and we get rid of Duncan. We get rid of them. I you, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Yo, okay, there you go. See, I told y'all I don't have time for games, homeboy. I don't have time for games. So yeah, so Saxon, yeah, Sax. You say Saxon, Collins, Clarkson can give us a lot more than Wiggins and Rose. It sure can. That's why I put him up there. That's why I put him. That's why I put him up there. And with our scheme, and with our scheme, and the system that we run, they would run perfect. They would run perfect. You said Miles Turner, D'Angelo Russell, Bruce Brown, and Ben Simmons up. Man, I don't want no Ben Simmons, bro. Hell no. Hell no. Don't come with me with no Ben Simmons, bro. Yes, sir, Dane. Yeah, don't put me with no Ben Simmons, bro. Don't do that. Ben Simmons gone, but his business, homie. No, no, no. Now I'll try to do something with Miles Turner, D'Angelo Russell, and Bruce Brown, but Ben Simmons, no, man, I ain't fucking with no. I ain't fucking with no Ben Simmons, man. Yeah, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button. So that's what I'll do. Cause again, I don't think everybody keep talking about marketing and all that. I don't see them. I don't see them trademark. I don't see them trademarking, bro. I just don't see them trademark. Real talk. It's just not gonna happen, bro. So this is more of a realistic trade. So now Let's go with the bull. Let's go with the bull. Now I'll take Vukovic, whatever his damn name is, and I'll take Patrick Williams. Uh, Even though I don't think they're gonna trade Sumu, I'll just put him up there anyway. I don't think Bull's gonna trade him, but I'll put him up anyway. Now that's 46. Okay. Again, again, I'm giving up Jaime. I'm giving up, and I don't think they're gonna I don't think they're gonna take Roselle, so I'll put slow mo in there. No, no, no. Let me take slow mo out. Let me take slow mo out. I'm putting Duncan Robinson. I'm putting Duncan Robinson in there. And shit, if I have to put slow mo, I'll put slow mo. That's 61. No, that's slow. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. So shit, I'll leave it right there for time being. Yeah, I'll leave it right there. Hey, what's up, babe?
Not much, man. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I gotta you know vent these clowns, trolls like your boy over there on Twitter.
Man,
This disrespectful boy. I don't play them games, on boy.
nah, for real, bro. I've been, tuning in to a lot of your streams. Great work, and as someone who also does a lot of stuff as well, heat content, it's nice to hop on a platform with another person who gets the grind.
Right, right. I appreciate the legitness, man. That over here, this Miami Heat, this diehard Miami Heat now. So I want, just in case you don't know, I ain't gonna say you don't. I guess you've been seeing my content I've been putting in there on Twitter. So yeah, this is definitely Miami Heat. I don't play when it comes to Miami Heat. I can take criticism, but as long as it's honest criticism, not no foolishness, you
Mm,
know, not no foolishness. And so we can talk. We can agree to disagree,
right.
you know. So tell me about yourself, man. Who your team? Talk to me. I'm doing my imaginary trades right now. I don't usually do this because I'm a person who I'm a wait till it happen type guy. But
Same.
yeah, I'm a wait till it happen type guy. So I'm on. I just thought I have some fun right now. And this is my picks on what I would do. This ain't got nothing to do with the team or front office or nothing. Okay,
Right,
the team or front office or nothing. This just my scenario of the people who possibly going to be traded this year. Let
right.
me try. Let me turn my camera on, man, because I don't want people who have their camera on and uh 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 but go ahead, give me your you and your and what you
So
You know,
I've been a Heat fan, born and raised, so that's always going to be my squad. I've just been like, and I've been podcasting, but like, I took a bit of a break because, it's like so much just going on with this squad right now, so
right,
like
right,
kind of like lean back because like we lose in 10 games straight, the whole Jimmy situation happened. And then it's like, I'm trying to like, because at this point, it's like I can't even think about the team because then it's going to stress me out, so like,
right,
then like I used to be so high on like the trade machine stuff until the Dame situation happened a couple years back. So I had to completely step away from trade machines myself. So it was like I had to like just completely go, and that's why whenever people do talk hoops, I don't even care anymore. I just see that thing, I'm like, okay, sure,
right,
I don't have an opinion anymore. Like I just want to see the team be good again. I want the product to be good so that we don't gotta deal with all these folks just trolling on us and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, right. And that's true, man. Because but here's the thing. See, here's my thing. Um, and I appreciate you being on, man, and being honest and everything. But here's my thing, man, and I be telling people with this year and the things that we went through this year, man. Um, look, Miami went through a lot this year. Death, the Jimmy debacle, man, the front office, injuries, uh, investigation, messing around with Terry Rozier. Um, then Kevin Love's father, you know.
RIP to him.
So yeah, so Miami, all the things that we went through this year, bro, and to still fight, them guys, they didn't, like Bam said, they didn't let go of the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys kept fighting, man, and and not to appreciate that, and for all these people who supposed to be Miami Heat fans talk about, oh, we should have tanked and lost so we can get the 11th pick. We could have got the first. You first of all, we wasn't getting no damn first round pick. So stop it. We wasn't getting no damn overall first round pick, and they are no better. That shit was rigged for Dallas for what Dallas Mavericks did for Lakers in that backdoor deal with Luka.
Mm-hmm.
And they all know anyway from the beginning. The NBA ain't giving Miami no damn overall first round pick, bro.
2008, man, like worst record in the
And
league.
and still couldn't get overall. So it I don't know, man. It, the only thing that ticked me off with these so-called, and I call them so-called win only fans. That's what I call them. I call them win only fans. The only thing ticked me off with these guys is like they don't appreciate the guys for playing hard with what they had.
Right.
And that's what ticked me off.
Right.
You know, um, these guys didn't give up, man. Backs up against the wall, doing what they're doing, dealing with what they're dealing with, and never giving up. Okay, they got to the playoff. Okay, they got swept. But that's not a testament of them. It's just a testament of what we've been through this year in this season.
Right.
That's all that was. A testament. And personally, I think it needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think it needed to happen the exact way it happened.
Yeah.
That embarrassment, because what it's going to do, in my opinion, now we got to see come October, in my opinion, them guys going to be ready, going to be motivated, and they're going to have something to prove.
Right. And like, you think maybe a KD pulls up to the squad next year? Well, I don't know about a Giannis, but a KD or
I don't, I'm so, in any normal situation, I would say we probably could get KD. But I don't trust the NBA because you see what they did to us with Dame.
yeah.
See, they can't look, bruh. People don't believe me when I say this. What Jimmy Butler and Bam did in them from 2020 to 2023 with the roster that they had, 9 undrafted players. 3 of them was literally at home work. We call them 7-11 players. And to go to 3 Eastern Conference finals and 2 finals in 3 years. And basically, 3 years. 20, 20, 22, and 23 in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
It I'm telling you, it destroyed the NBA money. So
Yep.
if Jimmy could have done that with G League players, now here come Dame. I only want to go to Miami. I want to go to Miami. Okay, cool. Now, mysteriously, the NBA interferes with Dame trade. Why you send a letter to Dame? You didn't send a letter to James Harden,
Mm-hmm.
KD. When they
Yeah.
said they only want to go to the Suns, he only want to go to the Clippers. You didn't
Right.
send no letter to them. Why did you send a letter? So right there, let me know that that Dame debacle came from the NBA. And then for that boy from Portland, Joe Cronin, who played a major part in it as well, and then the backstabbing of Milwaukee, who came out of nowhere. They came out of nowhere.
Right.
All of a sudden, they get Dame. Where was that? They weren't even on the radar.
And like I hate when people try to blame Pat Riley because nobody's
Yeah,
perfect, but like Pat Riley is the godfather. Like everything he's done for this team. The reason why we are a world-class organization is because
it's
of
because of him. Right,
we're not, like he's done so much for this team, and you look at the names he got us in the past, like, you know
right,
at this point it's to a point where it's like people just don't have enough respect for what he's done for Miami, while also like they're talking about they want him to resign and stuff. He'll resign when he wants to, like he's earned that privilege because of what he's done for this franchise. Like where would we be without a Pat Riley? But people,
right.
either because they're too young, or maybe they're just, some people claim that a lot of Heat fans are spoiled, and like I understand that argument because shoot, like you take a look at what we've been able to accomplish, like the Heat
Hmm.
culture thing, like it's real, but
Right,
a lot of people want to accept that, they want, oh, we need championships, we need that, and yeah, we all love the championships, but you also got to respect the grind, the hustle, and everything that comes with the Heat culture.
exactly,
And like if
exactly.
you got to support all of that comes with it, not just the glitz and the glamour, the championship,
Hmm.
you know. But like people don't understand that these days.
Well, they don't because they. That's why they get the definition from me of win only. They only want the good. They don't want the bad. They just want good, 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 good. No, it don't work like that, bro.
Right.
It don't work. And for you not to see what the NBA has done to interfere with this Dame trade, I don't know what to tell you.
Like
I really don't. And you made a good point, man. Look, it's about you can't have glory. Every day is not, as the old folks used to say. Every day is not going to be Sunday.
mm-hmm.
Every day is not going to be Sunday, bro. We're going to have to grind. Okay, we getting things together. Why is it a problem? See, this is why I know hate real too. I keep telling people the hate. This has come not just from the Miami Heat fake fans, because that's what I call them, fake fans, but the haters. Why is it a problem when Miami trying to because Miami really don't rebuild, retool, trying to get their team together and retool. You got a problem with Miami retooling. You
Right.
call us everything under the sun, but when other teams retool, is the greatest thing since war.
Yeah, everyone was praising what Phoenix did. Look where they are now.
Hey,
Like
my
meanwhile,
point.
Meanwhile, the whole situation, right? We win in 2006. Couple years later, whole situation with Shaq, and we end up having that terrible season. Guess what happened 2 years later? LeBron and Chris
Exactly.
Miami, like
Exactly.
one of the
And
greatest tools we'll ever witness in our lifetime. But no one wants to mention that.
they don't. And the NBA, and this is why the backlash too,
Hmm.
because of that 2010. See, this is why the NBA don't like Pat Riley too. See, these people, look, man, they keep talking, excuse me, they keep talking, oh, Miami can't get no stars. Yes, we can. Now, I guarantee you seven out of the 10 top players want to play for Miami. But guess who's gonna do everything they can to make sure they don't get there? The
And
NBA. Why? Because of Pat Riley. Because of what Pat Riley did in 2010. See,
mhm.
people don't realize we still getting backlash from 2010 because LeBron chose us. Whatever reason, him, Dwayne worked it out in the Olympics. Whatever reason, he came to us, him and Bosh, and we still paying for that backlash today.
Yep.
And it's gonna be that way as long as Pat Riley there because they don't like what Pat Riley did with the Miami Heat. Nobody ever, no team ever talked, no team ever talked culture until Miami. Now all of a sudden, everybody got culture.
Yep.
Everybody culture now. I'm like, man, y'all need to stop. I'm like, man, stop it with this foolishness, man. Stop it with this foolishness.
But it was only corny when we talked about it, right? Like,
Exactly. Yeah. It's ain't no culture, ain't no this, ain't no that. But now all of a sudden, culture is good now. Culture is I like, man, you can't make this shit up, man. But this is what we up against, nephew. This is what we up against. So this why look, I expect that from hate.
hmm
I expect that from hate. So I don't have no problem with haters do that. They're hypocrites. We know. We know the hatred of Miami. But when I hear these, let me just be good. I hear these so-called Miami Heat fans regurgitate the same dumb crap that the haters do. That's when I have the problem.
right.
That's when I have the problem. Haters gonna do what haters do. So I'm expecting that from them. But when you hear the so-called supposed to be Miami Heat fans say the same dumb crap that the haters do, that's when I go off, man. That's when I have problem, man. You know, and so look, Miami gonna be right back in the thick of things next year, come October, baby. Now I don't know what the trade gonna hold. I really don't. I don't know what the trade gonna hold. How's gonna hold? Why it's gonna hold? What's gonna happen? But if we get AD and keep Bam and Tyler and Jovic, it's over.
hmm
I'm willing to put on them, which I do every year. I believe my team every year, so it don't make no difference. With or without AD, I'm gonna say the same thing every year anyway. But yeah, it's over. So my thing is my thing is um we just gotta be consistent, get the chemistry. And Spo gotta change up now. Spo gotta get out his own way. He gotta get out his stubborn ways, man. He gotta play these young guys. Because we got players on that bench who can
Yep.
play it. But they gotta get consistency. If you don't give them consistency, how you going how you come on, Spo? You signed them for a reason.
Exactly. Like,
You signed them for a reason. So play them. Because I think, see, I'm telling you, it would have been a whole lot more better if Spo had played Lawson from the beginning.
Yep.
If he had played Khalil from the beginning, I'm still hoping he played Keyshawn because I think Johnson will play a big role.
Yep.
But he's not giving them no burn. And now the one upside of Jimmy's trade, I'm disappointed. Well, I'm not really disappointed in Wiggins because Wiggins are who I always knew he was, which was even in Golden State, his mental capacity. He just always had these personal problems that take a hit to
Yeah.
teams, and uh, uh, um, but the biggest upside, man, that is the true definition and define of Heat culture is Davion Mitchell.
Couldn't agree more.
We cannot let this young man go. I don't
Mm-mm.
care what you got to do to keep him. We have to keep this young man. We
Yep.
have to keep him. Real talk. We have to keep him. I don't know what we're going to do to keep him. Hey, I'm for whatever you got to do, man. But we got to keep
Cause like you see it, like the bro carries a basketball with him everywhere he goes. Even the
him
Heat,
everywhere you go.
like if you couldn't find a more Heat culture guy out there, you did now in Davion Mitchell.
Right.
So and oh yeah, they said it's yo. Well, I hope so, man. Make it
I
happen.
sure hope so. I
Like
just don't see Pat Riley letting that boy go. He's the true def. Let me tell you, I'm going to be real with you.
right.
That boy more Heat culture than Bam and Tyler.
Mm,
And I'm sorry, I ain't say he better than them now necessarily.
right.
Ain't saying he better. I'm saying that young man is the definition of Heat culture.
Yep. Cause you see, like everyone said, like, oh, he's a dog. Everyone start barking and stuff. Like, it's obvious everyone sees that grit and grind in him. And it's
And
like we got something special in this kid.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it helps. It
Mhm.
helps a whole lot when this is the place he's always wanted to be. I
Right,
just seen the interview. I just seen the interview. I'm gonna try to get it and pull it up. Um, where he told his manager, get me to Miami. Right now, I don't care where I go if you can't get there, you can't get there. But
right.
get me to Miami.
And that's the thing, and like going back to what we was mentioning before about these, how the Heat will be back. Like not only for Davion Mitchell, but even if they're not interested with the Heat culture for whatever reason, it's still Miami. Like
Right.
we still got a beautiful city that everyone's gonna want to play for. That's why everyone thinks, even though we might not necessarily have the quote unquote assets to maybe get a guy like Giannis, it's still
Mm-hmm.
a beautiful city that we can see Giannis being like, okay, you know what? I might want to play here. It's a lot better than what they offer in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So why not? As
Right.
long as not only the Heat culture know that, but as long as we live in a city as beautiful as South Beach, Miami,
Right.
going to be in a good situation. Obviously, things didn't look ideal this year, but shoot, nobody was expecting Jimmy to request a trade in the middle of the year. Nobody was
Right.
expecting
And
us
quit
to.
on the team because
Yeah,
that's look. I'm gonna say this again because you knew over here this your first time, and I hope that you keep coming back, man. Um, uh, 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 um, Number one, and this is just my belief, and I'm staying 10 toes down on it.
mm-hmm.
This thing wasn't about money with Jimmy.
Mm,
That's and it's my belief. I ain't talking about other people. My belief because I've seen it. I'm a visual guy.
right.
I don't do stats.
Mm-hmm.
I watch an emotional connection with them guys doing on the court. But Pat, I'll say it again. Like I said, I'll say it again because I said it many times. But since this your first time over here, I'll say when Pat Riley told Jimmy shut up,
Mm-hmm.
when Jimmy said what he said, you know, he would have beat Boston, he would have beat Nick. Which what did he say wrong? Because he just did it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? He
All
had
right.
just did it the year before, so he didn't say nothing wrong. But when Pat Riley told him to shut up, that cut him, and it cut him to the point where it was no return.
Right.
And I say it was no return because Pat Riley damn sure wasn't gonna apologize.
And I think it was also frustrating because like the thing is if we did get more from Jimmy, it's like we wouldn't even have been in the play-in because that's where he got hurt in the first place, you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
he got hurt in a game that we wouldn't have had to be in had we just, taken the regular season more seriously, because
Right,
we
right.
would have at least had a seed above 7 or 8,
Hey,
so
right,
we wouldn't have
right,
had to worry about that. And
right,
like that's the thing. It's a very unfortunate situation, but like that's I can't even that like I said before, and everyone's mad at Pat for that. But shoot, like what did he say that was wrong? Like
right. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I said. First of all, the man didn't say nothing wrong because he just did it.
right.
In 23, just beat Boston. In 23, he beat Knicks first, and then he beat Boston, and then we went to the finals in 23. So what did he say wrong?
Mm-hmm.
But when Pat told him shut up, right there, he realized that he felt Miami didn't have his back. And this is where I blame Jimmy, right here.
Mm-hmm.
When Pat said that, you had the whole summer to walk into that room, and I don't care if you scream and shout, cuss, whatever you had to do. You had the whole summer to call out Pat Riley in his office and tell him how wrong he was or how you felt, in other words. But he didn't do that. He let it linger on to the regular season. He let down his players. He took it out on his players. He didn't help them. He just linger on, linger on, linger on until it got so bad. They suspended him, and it just got to the point of no return. He got to be gone. It wasn't about no money, bro.
Right.
It wasn't about no money. His feelings was hurt. Now we can say he a little pudding, you a little too soft for Miami. He called you with that Jimmy. Even I can agree, bro. Come on, man. Because if you really was upset, you should have walked into Pat Riley's office. Okay, but he didn't. He let down his teammates because they was looking up to you. You took out on them what Pat Riley said. And then what solidified for me the biggest disappointment with Jimmy. Again, I'm not expecting you to congratulate no front office or whatever. But when we played them and beat them and the game was over, you didn't even shake Bam hand. You didn't shake none of your team former teammates' hand. You didn't congratulate nothing. You went straight in the back in the locker room without saying nothing to them boys. And it was right there where I lost a hell of respect for Jimmy because you said that
With the teammates, the
with the
issue.
teammates it wasn't no problem. You
Right.
love them guys. Well, how you love them guys, man? You lost. You ain't even give them no dap. You ain't do nothing. You went straight back to the locker room. Total disrespect. So you
Right.
was a liar, and it just proved to me, man, that yeah, you really are an emotional guy that really can't handle criticism too much. And
Unfortunately.
so right there, it just fell off. So all that year that we've been through, then like I said, then the death, then Terry Rozier just turned out to be a total. Oh Lord, man. I try to pray, man. I prayed and pray, hope that Terry get it together, man. He just couldn't do it after that injury, man. He just couldn't do it after that injury, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then the investigation
Yeah.
of him gambling. So we had all that going on. Then Eric Spoelstra's divorce. See, this is what ticks me off about the so-called Miami Heat fans. How you not know what these young boys going through with all that foolishness that took place?
Right. Like, and that's the issue because I mean, and
What's up, Corey Lee?
some
Go
of the
ahead,
headlines are there, like you see the
Right,
stuff like Pat Spoelstra going through the divorce, then you
right,
think about the other guys and what they're dealing with,
right,
Bam, couple moments where he would play banged up and like he wouldn't have to play, but like if he's not there, then who knows what'll happen, right? So
right,
that and same thing goes for Tyler too. There were times he had a great season. He played a lot of games, but I can tell there were times where he was kind of playing through a couple injuries here and there, and he knew he had to go out there and do his thing because one, I think he wanted to make sure to show out that hey, I'm not this injury prone player all these fans are trying to make me out to be, but
right,
also
right.
the fact that I want to be there for my squad because he knows how important he is to this team's offense, right? So
Exactly.
it's like these two know like, hey, if I'm not there doing what I need to do, no matter how sore I am right now, then
Mm-hmm.
who knows what's gonna happen to the squad come game time. So it kind of put that more pressure on them where it's like, yeah, you know what, I gotta go out there and I gotta play. No matter how much pain they might feel in the morning, how much pain they might feel, in the locker room before it's time to lace up. So it's a lot of pressure on these
Exactly.
guys too, because they'll feel it when the team isn't doing well and they're struggling, right? So
Right. And forgot all about this. Forgot all about the rumor of Jaime Jaquez
oh my god,
sleeping with Spo's wife. See, people forgot all about that, and you think that's not going to hit the locker room?
right?
You
It's
think,
that,
whether it's false, even if it's false, the fact that it's out there
mm-hmm,
and Spo's divorce and everything, that's a distraction in the locker room and everything else that is going on with the team. And these so-called fans, how y'all not put that together to know that when we went on that losing streak and everything, all that didn't combust together to cause these players to go through what they're going through.
mm-hmm,
And,
like
and then on top of constantly trade this, trade that, trade this, trade him, trade that. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
man,
Come on, bro. So that's why I got a problem with um, you know, them, the so-called fans, man. Because they do the same nonsense. They do the same nonsense, man, as the haters. And again, we expect the haters to do what they're doing. That's what they're supposed to do. They're haters. They don't want Miami to win. They fear Miami.
right,
But when you see the so-called who call themselves fans, I've been a fan since this. And they doing the exact same thing the haters doing, bro. We got a problem.
mm-hmm, like
We got a problem.
like you're doing exactly what we expect. The what's the word? Oh, that's a good point too. What happened
Yep.
with son. But what was I gonna say? Like, if you're mirroring exactly what the people who are against the Heat are doing, it's like at some point you gotta look yourself in the mirror and be like, am I is this right for me to do?
Right.
If
Right.
if I'm saying exactly what a hating Celtics fan or a Knicks fan would say, I at some point you gotta look at yourself and be like, okay, maybe I gotta take a step back, maybe really reevaluate my opinions and stuff.
Right.
Because you gotta
Right.
think, is this what a normal fan would say, or something that I can expect some troll to say on Twitter? And
Right. Right.
it gets to a point where they're more so hating on the squad than actually rooting for them. And it makes no sense. Like,
At all. I just followed you on Twitter too. Um,
I got you. I'm gonna follow back when we finish.
okay, yeah, I just followed you on Twitter. So yeah, and that's my whole point. It makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense, and that's what ticks me off. You go back and hear my video. when I go in on these fans, man, when I do my quick takes in the morning and everything, man, it's disappointing, man. Look, man, I'm down, man. I'm Miami, man. Look at here, hey, man, it's Miami or nothing, bro. And now, many people who, it's been 3 years now since I've been doing this stream and everything. Now that I'm retired and everything, I do stream and everything. It's been 3 years, so and people grown to know me that I'm 100 Miami. I don't play. I
Right.
don't give a damn about no other team. Don't care about your players or who you with. With Miami, I ain't with nobody. If it ain't Miami, it ain't nothing.
Right.
I'm not. I'm literally Miami everything except college basketball. I've
Mm-hmm.
been a Miami Dolphins for 56 years. I've been a Miami Heat since I've been start with Dolphins, then the Miami Hurricanes since '83, so that's 42 years. And Miami Heat when they took my Baltimore Bullets, and didn't give us in Baltimore a new team.
Mm.
And I just waited around till the NBA team because I never grabbed no NBA team ever. And then when Miami got their team in '88, I became a Miami Heat. So I don't play when it comes to my Miami and my Miami Heat, and they know, with this stream, hey, you go listen to my stream, bro. I don't come with no foolishness, bro. Cause I ain't no, don't play. Now again, I can handle criticism, and I give out the criticism when players not playing well and all that, but don't come with the foolishness.
Right.
Don't come with the hypocrisy as if your garbage ass team ain't doing. You know what I mean? No, don't play like Miami the only one losing. Hold on, Miami ain't the only one in Cancun.
Yeah. Look at these other teams that y'all want, because
Hold on.
they'll. Oh, look at the Suns. Look at them. Look at them now. Like
Exactly. And
they.
that's what I say about we need a starter. We need a shut up.
Yeah, and look at the whole thing. I remember people said they'd rather be the Sixers, right? True Heat fans allegedly say they'd rather be the Sixers, bro. Look what's going on over there right now. Embiid out games like crazy, dog. You got going on, bro. Y'all still want to
I,
be maybe the. I know the Sixers, they got that draft pick, but still, bro, I don't. You see the mess they got going on there, and y'all say I want to beat them. They went and got Paul George, bro, and they still couldn't make.
212 million. To gave him 212 million not to even make the play in. Man, stop it. Man, stop it, man. Stop the foolishness. That's what ticks me off about Miami Heat, the so-called Miami Heat fans, man.
Yeah.
We need a starter. We need starter. I say, well, how are them stars doing? Because last I checked, all the stars in Cancun, just like the North Star Miami.
Right. Like,
What?
they
Talk
want
to me.
Boston, and listen, man, they got that championship last year, but it
That
took a lot.
hospital run. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it took a lot of things to go right on their end just for them to get
Right,
that. But like
right.
before that, they was losing to our Miami Heat team. They was losing to us, and they
G
they
League.
almost they almost lost 3 times had it not been
Yeah,
for.
that shot. That
Yeah.
damn Jimmy shot.
hmm
Damn,
Like,
man.
so these folks, these teams, y'all say y'all want us to be more like. Look at them, bro. Like, look at the way how everything is going. Lakers almost, you know what? And I'll give it to them. They also won their championship in the bubble. But look at
Right,
them, bro. Like, it took them getting gift wrapped Luka Doncic just to finally, get back in that point where okay, this team might have a chance to compete for a title. It took complete what's it called insanity, complete
right,
just out of nowhere chaos just to
right.
get back into that type of relevance again. Like,
Exactly.
because when is that going to happen for Miami? When is the
That
code? The Timberwolves going to say, "Oh yeah, we'll just trade you," or OKC, "Yeah, we'll just trade you someone like Shea for Tyler Hero," just straight up.
right,
That's going to happen. And I love Tyler,
right,
but like obviously that's the crazy trade to do straight up, But that
right,
was basically this Lakers trade with Luca and Anthony Davis. Like, it's we just don't have that same luck that some of these teams have. And even then they do certain things and it still doesn't pan out for them. but we're more focused on some of our lowlights than the actual good things that come for the squad. And I get it. Like I said, we want to raise banners. We want to do this and that. But come on, bro. Like, we can't just keep, nagging on the negatives.
Exactly. And that's what they do. Because Kobe White, first of all, Kobe White, they're not trading Kobe White. I said, man, I do try to do realistic stuff. Just even in my take. Chicago not letting go Kobe White.
Mm.
They probably would let go everybody else before they let go Kobe White. They're not, so that's why I didn't put Kobe White up there. They're not going to do it. So, he said, your Heat team always beat my Bulls when it counts. Yeah, that's seeing that's why that's why I say, Aaron, and shout out to you, Aaron. Shout out to you, bro, for showing up. That's why I said I don't care nothing about regular season. Because regular season really, only thing good about regular season is when, of course, you don't want nobody want to be in the play-in. You want to solidify your spot in the playoffs. But outside of that, the only thing good about regular season is, of course, if it goes to 7 games, you want to be at home on the 7th game.
Exactly.
So you want that home field advantage. That's the only thing good about regular season. Because it's very clear. It's very clear. Being number 1 seed don't guarantee you in no trip to the Eastern Conference Finals or the Finals.
Right.
Look at, I'm gonna say it again. Hello, Mr. Cleveland. And wasn't they number 1 seed?
Yup.
How that work? How that regular season working out for them? You know why? Because they can't handle pressure. They in that top moment.
They're the 2015 Hawks. It's just that all over again.
That's
Copy.
all. That's all it is. They're the 2015 Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Hawks won 62 games that year. They won 62 games. They went 62-20 that year, and got boom.
And at least the Hawks made it to the conference finals that year. They couldn't even
Right. They didn't even do that. Nope, they didn't even do that. So, hey man, I just want consistency with my team. I'm gonna give Spo a pass, even though if you heard me early on, because of his rotations that he was doing, man.
Right.
When I say it was ticking me off, bro, I want to fired. I want to send up in the office. I was doing everything, man. I was so hot with Spo. But then again, like everything, when you realize what he was going through, cancer, the possible cancer of his son, the divorce, and then the player of all players that you believed in, because Spo believed in Jaime more than anybody, is being rumored, hot rumored, that you sleeping with my wife or ex-wife, however it want to be. So I think all that took a toll on Spo too.
Mm-hmm.
All that took a toll on Spo. So when I came to that conclusion, I know at that moment it was like, nope, we can't do that to Spo. It's too much. It's too much going on. It's too much going on with Spo.
Right.
And then like I said, the Jimmy debacle, and everything, it was just too much going on with Spo. So I'm like, you know what? No, we shut it down. They still and all that. What they say? Oh, Jimmy gone. Y'all ain't even gonna make playoffs. Y'all lost, man. And
I
what we
was
do?
listen, I was down on the Heat after that whole situation, but like I didn't think we was the fact that they said we wasn't even gonna make to the playoffs. I'm like, let's just slow the brakes a little bit, especially
Right.
it's just like a train wreck. I ain't gonna lie, like
Right.
I don't think we do that bad to not even make the play-in. Like if we were talking about maybe if we was in the West, I could maybe see an argument because they a lot of chaos over there, but.
Right.
It's like the East, on the other hand, it's like I don't think we would do bad enough where we go below Raptors, and we didn't.
Right.
them other teams, you know? Like that's
right.
being in the East, you know, it's never
Mm-hmm. What's up, Dwayne? Salute, salute, shalom, man. Yeah, yeah. So, and then to go through everything we went through, two elimination game on the road, win both of them, and get in the AC. Remember, the same AC that we got in when Jimmy was here.
right.
So we did it again without Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
You got you got to be proud of these guys.
Right.
You
And
got
that
to be proud of these guys.
I think that should also demonstrate how much of, you know, an issue it was with that Jimmy situation. Like, you know, the fact that even with all those issues, we finished with the exact same seed that we had with Jimmy being on
With
the
Jimmy.
squad last two
Yep.
seasons.
Yep.
Like, and we were gonna
Yep.
pay 60 mil for that, an extra 60 mil. You know, like,
Exactly.
and that was the thing. It's
Exactly.
why are we paying that money so we could keep going back to that seed? Like, it just didn't make sense.
It and it didn't at all. It didn't at all. And so, you know, look, man, I'm proud of the guy. Um, I'll say again, and I really believe this. That embarrassment we needed.
Mm-hmm.
We needed. We needed that embarrassment
Right.
because I think come October, come Rick season next season October, I think Miami gonna be a top 1 or 2 seed, and I'm
Okay.
staying 10 toes down on it. Now again, y'all know me. I don't care if we 8th seed. I
Right.
don't care nothing about seed. But if you gonna make if what I always say, if you're gonna make me take a side, I say okay. I believe based on the moves we're gonna make, because whether we get what we want, it's going to be some moves made this year. Now I do believe Pat Riley on that.
Yep. Because I don't know if you peeped the tweet the Heat page put out, but like after Shams tweeted, "Oh, you know, Giannis considering leaving Milwaukee," you know,
Right,
a couple hours later, the Heat tweet out Pat's quote about, "Oh, you know, we're looking, you know, even if it's an aging star, blah blah blah." Like
right, right,
they're
right.
not doing that for no reason or because that's a coincidence. They're throwing,
Exactly.
you know. Like
Yeah.
and
That
what it is does come in the form of a KD or a Giannis. Like they're letting
right.
know, like we are trying to gear up and trying to do something for this team. Like we might not peep it right away, but you know they're definitely showing us the signs. It's just a matter of how the stars can align. You know.
Now I'm taking it more realistically. It will be a KD.
Right.
Milwaukee is not dealing with us. They just backstabbed us 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They're not dealing with us. And now uh, that's why when they keep saying Giannis, let's just let it go, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
let's say they deal with him. Let's say they call Pat. Do you know what we're gonna have to give up to get Giannis?
So it
It ain't
take.
gonna be worth getting Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're gonna be Giannis can't even win with look at his roster that he had. He had all stars with him. He can't even he been knocked out the first round the last 3 years.
Right. You know, even with Dame, you still found a way to repeat twice. And listen, I understand injuries, you know, that happened, but even then, bro, like it's crazy to think
Right,
about it. And y'all blew a 7 point lead in game 5 against bro. I turned that game off because I had errands to run. I had to leave the house. And then I go on
right,
media while I'm somewhere else, and everyone say, "Oh, the Pacers! I can't believe they won it." And I'm like, "What do y'all mean the Pacers won? Are y'all trolling or something?" Like, I don't like what sick joke y'all trying to run. Then I look at the score;
right.
they actually won the game. Like they
They
wasn't
they won them. And another gentleman sweep. Back to
mhm.
back gentleman sweep.
A 3P actually 3P because they
Yeah,
lost
three,
as
right,
well.
right. Because
What's
in 23 In 23, we gentlemen swept them first round. 24, they won 2 games, lost 4-2. And
Oh,
this year, they gentlemen sweep by Pacers.
mm,
But y'all talking about us. And we don't have no quote unquote stars.
right.
We don't have the best player in the universe, according to y'all.
And the Dame situation, it's sad because I do got a lot of love for him. The fact he want to come to Miami, but now the Bucks got paid that brother 50 something million for
Right.
a couple years, and it's not going to be easy to move that contract neither. Like, this is a
No.
guy who's at a certain age. This is also a dude who, what's it called? With that type
That
of,
blood clot. He had that blood clot too.
like,
So you got to be careful with that.
mm-hmm,
Remember, that's why he was out. He was out a while. He had
right,
that blood clot. What's up, Mo Gravy? Salute, salute. Yeah. You say KD is too much though. No, I can't see my yeah, no, I can see Miami going after KD because KD gonna be less than what they're gonna want for Giannis.
right,
And again, let's just be fair. Bruh, we ain't got it when it come to Giannis, bro. We just don't have it.
right.
And that is I don't even know why we even having the conversation about no damn Giannis. It's not going to happen, you know. Yeah, you said Mitchell is the new Harden, and they wanted Donovan Mitchell. Hold on, and they want us to give up all these players for Harden. Look at his garbage butt. Donovan Mitchell, look at him.
Yup.
All these players, they wanted us to give up all the players, and they can't even with way better roster that we had with the super team, whatever you want to call these people, other stars,
Mm-hmm.
as they always say. And they can't even get to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right.
What are we doing here, man? What
Telling
are we
you.
doing here? But
They
y'all talking about Miami.
And folks say like, oh, if I was, running the front office, this and that. No, because it would be just another Phoenix situation, another Philly situation all over again. They say, oh yeah, I made sure we gave up all the assets to get this guy. And then what would happen when that guy allegedly came to Miami? Then what? You know,
Exactly.
and then before
Exactly.
I blow everything up a few years later because nothing worked out with that guy. Team didn't win any banners or anything. Like, they couldn't even make the finals like we did with Jimmy. Like, couldn't do none of that stuff. We just gave up everything for what?
It don't make sense, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It really it don't make no sense, man. So look, like I told you, I don't need all these stars as they keep saying.
Right.
Give us wings. I want give us two 6'10", 6'11" wings who first and foremost is a defensive prowler with their size, outframe in their front in their backcourt, the wings. And all they need give us 40, at least 42% from the field and at least 38, 39% from the 3-point line. Man, we can go. We
Mm-hmm.
can that's all we need with Bam, Tyler, and the rest of the young crew. And Spo now gonna be more focused because the noise is gonna be out his head, the ringing gonna be out his head, all the bullshit, the Jimmy shit is over. The locker room has been fumigated. All the stuff is gone. And now he can focus on the year at hand. And I think we can be a number one, number two seed.
Yep.
He said, so Tone, you telling me Miami Heat going to change KD career? Well, see, no, it ain't about changing his career, Dwayne. All we need KD do is give us that You got to remember, KD was still scoring 27, 30 points a game. KD was still averaging 27, 30 points a game. So that's all we need.
Right.
Now, again, I'm not giving up no crazy shit for no KD now. So my thing is, if they're gonna go for him, because I already told y'all, 27 years old and older, I don't want.
Mm-hmm.
I need 27 and younger. But if I'm not in the front office, so that's just Bigtone opinion. But if they're gonna go, like Pat Riley said, it ain't off the table. Go get an older veteran. KD is averaging 27, 30 points a game. He's 7 foot.
Mm-hmm.
That's only gonna help Tyler even more. Now they can't double team Tyler if we keep Tyler to get KD. Now they can't double team. They can't scheme in just on Tyler. You understand what I'm saying? That
Right.
opens the door for a whole lot of shooting. What's up, Freddie G? That opens the door for a whole lot of shooting, brother. That changes the landscape. Now you got KD, Tyler, Bam, Khalil Ware, and Mitchell. I'll take my chance.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take my chance. Especially if they're gonna get him anyway. Okay. And what shit. They're gonna get him anyway. So hey, see what we're
Oh,
gonna get now. We ain't giving up the farm for no damn old ass KD. We ain't giving up the farm now.
right.
Make the trade reasonable. He said, unless he comes on his own, that would work. Yeah, yeah. But you know, I don't know who else they're gonna get from Phoenix Suns. But they probably, KD and somebody else. Um, it probably be by itself. I don't see nobody. Who you see coming from the Suns that they would trade with KD? I don't see nobody else. Oh,
It,
unless they give up the boy, what his name, who came from Milwaukee. There's
uh,
also a 3-point shooter. Um, what his name, who came from Milwaukee? Dang,
hmm.
can't forget his name.
Oh, you talking about Grayson?
Allen,
Mm.
Grayson Allen. Unless they put him with KD,
Because if I had to
I
guess,
would take
probably
Bobo.
it
I
would
would
probably
take Bobo. Go
some
ahead.
no. Like if I had to guess, realistically, like if they were to throw another player in, I feel like it would just be a no name if that makes sense. Like
Right.
you never heard of them a day in your life. They just throw them in as like extra
Let me
sauce with
see.
your like
Right,
the
right. Let me see Phoenix Suns. Let me put Phoenix Suns up there. Okay. So it'll be KD. It will be two. I don't even see Bobo on here.
hmm,
So he must be an unrestricted free agent.
probably
So let's play. Let's play. Let's play the game. All right. KD.
it's Miami.
They might even give up the boy. Nick Richardson. Good wing guy.
Hmm.
Good wing guy. Oh my God. That I think that would be a steal. How much is that? That's 60 million. Okay. And we give up Duncan, Wiggins, and Jaime. Boom. Shit, we
Without
can even give up
it's
one more. We even
real.
give him slow mo. Can't player cannot be aggressive. Okay. So let me see. Boom. Let's say Kevin Durant can't be. Hold on, Kevin Durant can. So let's see.
Are
Let's
they
pull.
talking about Heat players or?
Well,
Because
it's over here. It's
Sun.
over here on the Suns. So it must be the Suns. So let's see if it changes. Kevin Durant and Let's go Cody Martin. Nope. So KD can't be a K. It must be KD.
But notice how it's not showing up after you get rid of all the players from the Suns side. So I think it must be the system or something. Here, get rid of Cody real quick.
Okay. Okay. Get rid of Kobe. Okay.
So like it's still showing up.
Oh,
So
it said second neighboring team before trade. Players cannot be a
oh,
it's
so I
an
think
aggregate.
so if you
Yeah.
were fresh and only put KD in the trade, then I think it would work. Just only put KD in and then
Okay. So that's 54. So let's go with Wiggins
because I think it's
and
so the red sign regardless of what we do. So just try to trade once you add everyone in and then
right. Let's go with Dunk.
hmm and then you said Jaime.
That's what's that. Okay, and we go with Jaime. Give them Jaime. Yeah, that'll work. That's money. I mean, that's. I know it's still up there, but shit, that now I don't. They're saying the second apron. There's something about the second apron team before trade. I think they can work that out though.
Yeah. I mean, we got Andy Ellsberg, and I mean, the guy is basically a wizard with the calculator. So, just
Right,
let him do his thing. And then, so that's the thing. It's like, even if we do get KD, like, I'm not worried. Obviously, there's nothing to worry about from a financial standpoint. Because
right,
when
right,
when Jimmy came here, that was like a huge thing because it's like, okay, we had so much money invested into so much guys. Like, how do we
right.
make it work? And we did that 14 trade that ended up getting us him and Myers Leonard too. So,
Yeah.
we'll we figured out some way. Maybe it would be a multi-team deal depending
Well,
on.
yeah, yeah. That's and I can see that. These are people that right here that uh Terry Rozier, uh, hold on, wait, yeah. Yeah, get these up right here. Yeah, that's it. I'm good. I'm good with them. Wiggins, Duncan, Hamid, Terry, and Anderson. And let's do a 3-4 team deal.
Right.
Uh, 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 and we go from there.
Mm-hmm.
That's if we can negotiate them five, 3 team, 4 team, 5 team. I don't care. I don't care. I can't defend Duncan no more. Nobody. No, even when Spo in 22, I think it was, took him out of rotation. I defended Duncan. I said Duncan just gotta get his stuff together. Probably something happened. I defended him. And he came back for a little bit and got back on track a little bit. But after that, I don't know what happened. Could be his back. I don't know. He went downhill.
Right.
I can't defend him no more. Terry Rozier, even after the injury, I said it's gonna take, injuries and stuff. He just turned out to be disaster. Disaster, bro. Oh, I can't do it. Wiggins, I even said this when he was with Golden State. His personal affairs, whatever's happening at home, is really affecting him. And I said that when he was with Golden State, and then he
Right.
come here and the same thing. He just didn't contribute nothing, nothing. So these are the five, man. What you see on this screen. I need us to make some type of deal.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, because it's time.
Yep. Just do whatever you can, figure something out, and
Right.
go from there.
Because the rest of these guys, they want us to get rid of everybody. Man, if y'all don't sit down with this foolishness, man, just stop it, man. I mean,
They just keep on going. Like I see people go Tyler, then they go after Bam, criticizing our guys. Like, come on, bro. Like, and it goes back to what we said before. It's like the same thing that we see from our haters, we're seeing from our own fan base. It's like
right.
no more. Would Tyler have an all-star season if he's the things that we are saying he is right now? Like, no. Like there's a reason why he's accomplished the things that he's accomplished this year, but no one wants to hear it.
That because they're Tyler Hero haters.
Yep.
Yeah, Mo Gravy. He said we would have a nasty. Oh man, yes sir, 305. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And I'm telling you, people sleep on Bobo. I just don't think the teams that he's been with know how
To
to
use him.
pull the talent out of him.
Mm.
The young man is good. 3-point shooting, rim protector. But every team can't deal. Every team don't have the patience or have the development like Miami has to to bring out the best in guys like Bobo. That's why when Miami Heat players leave Miami, what they do? Pretty much flop.
Yep. It's like, think about it this way. It's like you got a nice little gadget with you, right? It's
Hmm.
so good, everything it's working properly, but then you give it to someone else. But before you give it to them, you take the batteries out of it. Now they got to figure out how to work it by themselves. So now when they get that little gadget, they trying to work it, but they don't got the batteries, they don't got the instructions, they don't got none of that stuff. You know,
Exactly.
that's how you sum it up. All these guys, the Gabe Vincents, the Kendrick Nuns, and all them, how when they come to Miami, they do this, and that. But when they
Right.
go where it's a completely different situation. These are
Totally.
they don't got the manuals, the instructions, the batteries needed to power these guys the way how they were powered in Miami. And you would think they would know, but they still sign these guys to these big contracts and then get so surprised when they end up not doing what they thought they was gonna do once they joined the team.
Right.
Just not like that. And I'll give Max Drew some flowers because he's somewhat being the allegations. Albeit he played horrific that last game against Indiana. 0 of 9 shooting is disgusting. I'll
Yeah.
say this though. At least he doing what he did in Miami because I'll never forget that performance against Denver. So at
Denver.
least he playing what?
He went 0 for 10. He went 0 for 10 in that game, Denver.
Disgusting. Disgusting. Like,
So he
God.
the same old. He the same old. He the same old Max Drews. That's why we said, bro, you're not worth $65 million, bro.
Yo, I
You
would have
you
paid
you
Gabe more. Like, I'm surprised Gabe got less than Max, when they got their contract.
right. Yeah. Yeah, Dwayne. We do need a rim. And Bobo be the perfect rim protector.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, Bobo, I like Bobo, man. I like Bobo.
Shoot, what before?
And remember, y'all remember, um, Bobo was our pick,
Yeah.
and we switched him with I think was it Bam or Tyler. I think
Uh,
we switched. I think we would switch Bobo with.
or was that part of the KZ trade? I don't know. 'Cause remember, I think we traded like 3 second-round picks to get KZ, I believe.
um I want to say Tyler. Yeah, it was Tyler. We switched Bobo because Tyler was 14th, right? And We had Bobo, but we switched him out.
Because
And,
remember,
and
Bobo was the second round pick, like 40 something. He was selected.
right, yep. So yeah, and that's how we got Tyler turned out. Tyler. Look, man, the people don't realize all these Tyler haters. Tyler's still just 25, bro.
Right.
So that's a lot of growth. And you can't be too bad if you averaging 24, 23, 25 points a game. Now, everybody else, y'all would call them the greatest thing since war. But just because Tyler on Miami, now he garbage. It's the same way with Jimmy. Remember how they used to do Jimmy when he was with us?
Yep.
Oh, Jimmy ain't nothing. Jimmy garbage. Jimmy, y'all can't. Jimmy he ain't win nothing. Jimmy. Now Jimmy left us. Jimmy would go say he's a superstar. Oh, really? Oh, now he's a superstar.
Because before it was like, oh, he ain't never made a conference finals. None of that.
Right, right,
Like,
right. But because it's Miami, that's why I keep telling people over here over and over. The hate, Miami got to fight. And you got the perfect name too. Heat literally against the world. We got to fight the NBA. We got to fight the ref. We got to fight the haters, the hypocrisy. It's just a convulsion of just everything that Miami have to go through just to get the respect. Just to get the respect. Everything that we have to go through, man. And but at this point, man, we don't even want your respect. We know who we are.
yeah.
We know we're trendsetters because now all of a sudden everybody got culture.
Suddenly.
Everybody got culture now. Everybody culture now. It's not a thing. Now and then it'll stole Jimmy's what they done get because Jimmy ain't give me a name. Y'all gave Jimmy playoff Jimmy. Then nigga here come Tatum stealing it. It's not a thing. It's really not a thing. Now shut up, thief. People are disgusting, man. They're disgusting, bro. They say Butler came to Miami to ride off into the. Well, that was supposed to be the plan. That's supposed to be the plan. Um, you know, but obvious, it didn't work out that way, bro.
Exactly.
I
Like,
mean, it is what it is, bro. It just didn't work out that way.
and
So
I'm gonna say this, and then I gotta like hop out. I gotta take
yeah,
care of
because
a
I'm ready
couple.
to shut down too. But go ahead, close out. You close out.
So, like, I just want to say to all our Heat fans out there, take a deep breath, y'all. And if y'all one of them folks we was talking about that's like going crazy and whatnot, take a deep breath. All right, think about the last time we retooled this squad, right? We went and then got LeBron, Bosh, won two championships, and then
Right.
some time after Braun left, we eventually got things back together. Nobody, because look how long it took Cleveland to rebound from LeBron.
Exactly.
And look, and well, now the Lakers are kind of good now because they got Luka. But still, imagine what it would have been like with them had they not gotten gifted Luka.
Right.
Like we managed to bounce back. Albeit 5 years. It's a bit of a long. Even then, at least we made the playoffs 2018 and 2016, 2 years after Braun left. All these
Right.
they was out here struggling to just simply get a playoff spot. But one year, the 2 years after Braun left, we was a 3 seed. That is resilience with this squad, and that's why
Right.
I hate that people stressing. I get it; it's a bit of a frustrating time, but like we just gotta ease it down a bit. Let this team do what they gotta do this offseason. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know until the reports start coming out. We don't got the sources. Just take a deep breath, let the Heat do what they need to do. And you know, if God forbid we end up in the same situation, we end up hopping on here next year and it's the same situation, then by all means, listen, I y'all can say whatever y'all want, but I'm almost confident in the fact that going into this offseason, we're gonna really retool things up. And you know, especially after a 55-point loss to close the season out, like losing by Duncan Robinson of all players, like we're
Right.
gonna to figure it out and we're gonna get everything back on the right track. Whether if it comes in the form of KD or just simply making simple roster improvements, you know, because look at a team like Denver, man. You know, they didn't acquire a star, but they still made significant upgrades to their team that helped took them to a level where they could now compete for a championship. So even if it's not okay, we didn't get a KD, we didn't get a Giannis. Shoot, go out there, see the pieces that are available, and build your team around those guys. Make Bam and Tyler better by just putting some more significant pieces around them, and see what you could
Right.
get for and Andrew Wiggins, or God forbid a Terry Rozier, and whatever you could get from that contract. Make something happen, and I got all my faith in the Heat. They gonna do just that.
That's it. Good way to close out, man. I appreciate you, nephew, coming over, man. Look, I'm on every day, so whenever you're available, man, come over. You know,
Of course, man.
sure
Thanks.
enough, welcome. Um, and we can have these conversations because this conversation we need to have, man. Look, it's just a couple of pieces we need to add. It's
Yeah.
not rocket science. It's just a couple of pieces. So it is what it is. But I appreciate your nephew for coming on, man. Thank you,
Of,
thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting the channel, man. Tell your family, tell your friends, man. Support the channel, man. Hit that subscribe button, man.
of course.
Um,
Take care, and we'd love to have you on Heat versus the World. So we gotta arrange something with that sometime soon.
just
So
let me know. Just
got
hit me in. Like I said, I followed you on Twitter. So just whenever you're doing something, just hit me. Give me a heads up. Let me know when to come. When y'all
got
doing it, just anytime. I don't care what it is. Just hit me up, man. Hit me in the inbox, and I'm available. I'll be there.
got you, man. Take
My
care.
man.
Great work, and I'm happy to pull up.
My man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
Yes,
you.
sir. Appreciate my man. Heat versus the world. Y'all on Twitter, man. Y'all go over there on Twitter, man, and get nephew and follow Heat versus the world, Miami Heat fans. On Twitter, Heat versus the world, man. So
Thank
y'all
you.
go over there and follow, man, and let's Miami Heat, because what they say, we all we got, babe.
Appreciate
So,
y'all. Have a good
okay, babe.
and
All
what
right.
today to talk on more hoops, or
Let's say that again.
so 8 p.m. tonight on Twitter Spaces. You think you can make it?
Yeah, yeah, okay, 8 o'clock. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna try to be available. Um, I'm gonna pull up on it again. Send it in my inbox and
Got
8 o'clock, because I'm gonna write it down that you're gonna be at 8 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm gonna do everything, finish doing what I'm doing and finish by 8 o'clock. I'm definitely gonna be there. I'm available, no
all right.
doubt.
Awesome. So take care.
Okay,
Shout outs to all of the folks who tuned in. God bless y'all. Have a good one. Peace.
you too, babe. You too. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for me, man. So I'm gonna shut this one down, y'all. But yeah, man, I appreciate Heat versus the world, man. I've been following them over there for a minute, man. I ain't, you know, some you follow, sometimes you just be talking, they be talking over there. But I'm glad that he stopped by, man. I appreciate him, man. Good stream. Good to have another Miami Heat serious fan, man. Not no delusional, weak ass win only fan, man. I sure appreciate him for coming over. Uh, 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 and supporting your boy, man. I appreciate y'all. But we're gonna do some more. Uh, uh, um, if I come on, later on, we're gonna do some more trade thing, man. Cause I I like I said, y'all know me. I usually don't do that, but it's interesting, man. Put what I think we should do for those who are available. And y'all give me y'all intake too, man. Y'all give me y'all intake on, who you would like to see when I pull up a team. Who y'all would like to see and everything, man. So let's go from there. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Tell your family, tell your friends, man. Y'all know how to do it. I leave out like I come in, man. No matter what we do, man. No matter what y'all do for the rest of the day, man, make sure y'all give all praises to the Most High God, man, the creator of the heavens and earth and everything in between, and our ancestors in Jesus' name. Amen. 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 Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Okay, Dwayne, salute, 305. And let's get it done, man. So until later on, I'm Big Tone. Big Tone Over Sports Talk. Peace.